Hi, this is Marcus Timpson, FuturePrint TV, FuturePrint Week in Valencia. I've had a really busy week, but I'm really happy to be joined by Dr. Peter Brown from 42T or 42 Technology. Welcome to Valencia. I know we've already done that, but welcome to FuturePrint TV, actually, more importantly. Peter, really interested in seeing what you have to talk about here. I know we haven't quite got to your talk yet, but I'm keen to get a bit of an understanding as to the themes, perhaps. Give us AI has been talked about a huge amount at this event. Clearly it's shaping things, clearly it's hugely exciting. Tell us a bit about AI, and have you got any sort of insights that you might want to share about that?
Sure, that's the purpose of my talk actually, is to share the experience I have as a consultant and what I get asked about in meetings by potential clients. AI, I probably get asked about every second meeting I have. Often by people who have clearly been told to go out and make sure that their company is exploiting this amazing new technology as much as possible, but they don't quite know what it does and what they need to do in order to exploit it. So given that I'm getting asked about this a lot, I figured it might be interesting to share that experience with the hall.
Yeah, and the development, recent news and that, can you talk a bit about that? Are you able to talk in more detail? Or
Yes, I can. I'm very happy to say that I'll be announcing my talk, a partnership that 42T has got with a global supplier of AI algorithms. If you don't mind, Marcus, I'm going to keep my powder dry as to the identity of that partner so that people actually come to my talk.
Yeah. Well, your talk's going to be streamed as well. So very, very good point, Peter. Very good point. In your talk, you know, you're developing technology as well. I know you're brilliant at helping others innovate and solve their problems, but you've been doing some innovating of yourself, haven't you?
We have. Frequent viewers will know that I've talked about RF drying and the potential for applying that to particularly aqueous-based inks, which you know, Marcus, and all your clients have, that the world is moving to aqueous inks quickly, and the big problem with aqueous inks is how do you dry them? It takes a fantastic amount of energy. And some of these big corrugated printers, you're talking hundreds of kilowatts, and so I've been being evangelical almost about RF drying. So 42T has been working on this ourselves. It's not something we normally do, but we've got a demonstrator that shows that it works, and I'll be putting a video up of that. Hopefully that will seed proper development in this area.
Yeah, and that's something that's really exciting. Potentially disruptive for the curing side of things, or is it a gentle enhancement? How would you define it? It's quite groundbreaking, or nicely enhancing?
I think it's groundbreaking because it's well, let's face it, it's not a new technology. It's been around for many decades, but it's never been used in printing. Partly, I think, because hot air is just dead easy to implement and quite cheap capex. But in these days of high energy prices, and people always looking for an angle, this is an ultra efficient way of going about things, and I'm quite excited to see what it can do.
Fantastic. And just sort of looking, reflecting on the week, it's been a busy one, hasn't it? I know we've absorbed a huge amount of information. Any sort of takeaways that you kind of thought, oh, that's surprising, or actually that's validating, that's what I've seen? Anything you might want to share with, because you've got that nice position in the market as being a sort of observer and expert, sometimes, most of the time, without a product of your own, apart from the curing idea.
Yeah. Well, I think it's fair to say that there's not been a huge breakthrough announcement yet, although we've still got half a day left, so you never know. But I must admit, I really enjoyed the talks during the Leadership Summit, longer form talks, almost plenary talks, with the debating afterwards. And I thought the way you mixed people together and forced them to talk, not just getting in our usual cliques, worked really quite well. I got to speak to and meet people that I probably wouldn't otherwise have done so. So I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, that kind of opportunity to kind of talk beyond technology in a way, about some of the challenges we're all facing, and maybe some thoughts and ideas for kind of navigating the future. So thanks so much for joining us. Looking forward to your talk. So we won't go into any more detail, but we will put a link in this feature that goes to your talk. So if anybody wants to find out more, please look at FPTV. Thanks for joining us, Peter.
Thank you.